off somebody's like finger, it takes the same amount of pressure that it takes to bite a carrot.
I did.
Isn't that crazy?
And that is like the most perfect way to start recording on a podcast as well. That's awesome.
Sorry.
No, don't be. That's awesome.
Yeah, I found it out and then I read about it later.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, I guess it makes sense. And I guess carrots are really good for your eyes. So.
Yeah,
I have glasses and I eat a lot of carrots, which doesn't make any sense at all, but maybe not my eyes.
Would not recommend it.
Yeah, my wife got LASIK too, and several years ago, but she can see her eyes starting to go bad again. But
yeah, and they have if you go through LASIK Plus, they have like free touch-ups for life. But I don't know, I just had a lot of complications. Like my eye flap had a wrinkle in it.
Oh.
So I had to keep going back.
Like I can't stand touching eyes. Like it grosses me out to this day.
Ooh,
and Leia wants to get contacts. I'm like, no, absolutely not. No. Can't do it.
They make these like little sticks now, I think, that you can just like pick them up and put them in your eye like that.
Yeah, but I still can't. I don't think I could do it. Not for me. I'll go blind, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys, Josh? What have you been up to today, this week?
Wait, sorry, cut out a little bit. What's that?
Oh, what have you been up to lately, man?
Oh, dude, just doing getting the crowdfunding.
Mm-hmm. How's that going?
So Invictus Media is down to shoot the episode with us.
Sweet.
And so I already met with them. They said they're down. And then so the trailer is set to be shot for Despicable Diner next month. And then we release the trailer as like a crowdfund, let them know what's going to be up. And hopefully 30 to 60 days, like all the funds are met.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll share. All right, Kaylee, what about you? What is the newest thing going on with yourself?
Not a whole lot. I've just been working at the yoga studio. I'm by myself a lot of the time, so I don't get to brush up my conversation skills.
That's okay. Yeah, man, the last few days have been really, really draggish, and I couldn't even think what's going on. I thought it was part of the reason why I wasn't getting as much sleep as I should, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
It's the heat, man. It's
yeah, I mean, I'm a Reiki master that can't meditate right now, so
I mean, Mercury really is in retrograde. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
so much fun.
Like 104 still, so it's not going anywhere.
I know it, man. Oh gosh, it's. I'm glad that the fair is over with, though. Did you guys get out to the fair?
Yes. I went like last weekend, I think. Saturday, Friday.
I was there for an hour. Kaylee, my wife, since we have two Kayleys now. So she works a fair every year, and so I accidentally volunteered myself to go to the fair for work. So I printed out a bunch of coupons, handed some out, talked to some people, stopped by like Iowa Works and a couple other places, and they handed out the coupons for me. And I was like, I got my foot-long corn dog, saw my wife, see you guys later. So
did you get your free egg? I always go and get an egg.
No. I didn't. Oh man. Josh, have you ever made it out to the Iowa State Fair?
No. I was most of the time I was gone back in North Carolina around the time, and then I don't like my work. They give out free tickets sometimes, but I just I can't do it. It's too hot. I'll go to Costco and I'll have like a good time there. Or something.
It's almost the same thing.
Pretty much, yeah. And you can get like a lot of the same stuff there, but yeah, I see like deep fried like butter wrapped in bacon and Snickers and like Twinkies and all that stuff. Like just some of the food is so.
Is it bad? That sounds really good. Deep fat fried butter with with a Snickers wrapped in bacon, twice fried.
I think once in a literal lifetime it'd probably be okay. like to have one,
Yeah, it's like the better off Ched burger from Zombie Burger. You can eat. I am to this day. I had 2 of them in 1 year, and I think that's why I got type 2 diabetes.
The Get You Barbara is my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I wish we still had one here in Ankeny. I miss that place. Although it wasn't as good as the one downtown. But it's been a while since I've been there.
I went to the one in Ankeny when it like first opened up, and I kid you not, the person behind the counter had like a Mike Tyson looking like tribal tattoo on the side of their face, and I was like, "This is edgy."
Nice.
Their veggie burger wasn't that great, but
oh yeah, I wouldn't think it would be. All right, well, while we're on the shout outs, let's talk a little bit of shout. Kaylee, what is your movie, TV show, and random shout out of the week?
aside from the ones I had to give you earlier. Okay, so random shout out. Oh geez. I can't think of anything in the world right now. Josh, go first.
Okay. All right, Josh, go.
What was it? Movie, TV show,
TV show, and random shout out of the week.
Okay, so I did just rewatch The Incredibles.
Okay.
And that's kind of like my comfort movie. Whenever I can't find anything, I jump to that one. And then TV show, I don't know. I think I started. I think it was called Power. I think it was one that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good
recently.
Stuff.
And I just saw that they're on like their final season right now.
Good time to jump in, right?
Yeah. And
when you know it's gonna end and it's not gonna come back.
Yeah. When I can like binge watch it, and then like I guess like 8 seasons of it. It could last a while, but yeah. And then random shout out is actually to the new American Horror Story.
Is it on?
It's not on. The trailer just got released a couple days ago, and people were like ratioing me in the comments on their Instagram because I said it looked exactly like Lady Gaga's Poker Face video.
Yeah.
That's what like. And I was like, okay. And then so like, I don't know if people like that or not, but yeah, I'll give that a random shout out.
Nice.
That's cool.
I'll be watching it for sure.
It's called Delicate. It's a 2-parter, like season 10 season 10.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Is Kim Kardashian's in it, isn't she?
Yeah.
I know.
You said that was so much sympathy in your voice there. It was amazing.
And I'm like so behind American Horror Story, like 100%. I've watched it, all of them since the very beginning, every single year. Like it's like our thing. We sit down and watch it every week. But man, I just keep getting worse and worse, I feel like.
I'm with you. And there's been a couple of seasons that I just didn't care about, but then have a couple of seasons that were just really, really good. So, but I guess when you win some, you lose some when you're at like season 12, something like that.
Yeah, season 12. Yeah, because Red Tide was an awesome like first part of season 10, and then the other part was sucked. And also like we saw Kim Kardashian's like her acting debut back in the day with a rapper, and so it didn't go well. But then I'm not super into that. Like in it, but it looks weird, kind of.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, my TV show of the week is Big Brother. I love Big Brother. I will say that this season is not as good as the last seasons, but that's fine. My movie is Blue Beetle because it feels like a Marvel movie when you watch it. Super, super good movie. Go watch it. And I don't even think I have any random shout outs. My wife for working the fair and working like 1 million hours in 10 days. So there's my random shout out. All right.
Wait, why?
Huh?
Why was she working the fair?
Oh, she has a friend that has a shop there, so it's her fun thing. She likes to go and put in the hours and work the fair for like she worked like 2 to 10, so she'd work all day at her accounting job and then go do the fair till like 10 o'clock at night and then get home like 11 o'clock, and we were like in bed by like 11:30. Yeah,
Bless her heart.
Right? I know it. So yeah, I got to give her mad props.
It's too much human interaction at once.
Correct.
Charge it.
Yes. All right, let's play a little music. Welcome to the Fandemic. This is a podcast that celebrates all the things that we feel are awesome in hopes of spreading our fandom to you. In Lone Star, I go through the best bad reviews that I can find based on title alone. In Revenge of the Nerds, we tell you the stories that could have happened before and after your favorite movies, TV shows, and so much more. And in the Fandemic, we look at supporting cast, properties we adore, or just tribute our favorite actors and movies. If it's been a while, we just catch up on everything and so much more. I have interesting conversations with amazing people monthly. I'm the self-proclaimed Emperor of Awesome, Bradley Butin, and with me I have the 1901 Studios, Josh and Kaylee. How's it going?
Oh, it's all right.
Yo!
Killing it.
All right, so what are we doing today? I figured that I'm going to get you two back on because it's been a couple weeks and we wanted to play a game. I want to play a game. So I got a bunch of movie titles and we're going to create new pitches for these movies, but they can't be in that genre. And we're going to do it all by chance. So are you ready for this?
I think so.
Let's do it.
All right. So first, I'm going to go over the movies that made the cut, and then we will go for the genre because we're not going to have too much choice of anything. So the movies that we're going to go that are options here are Blow, The Incredibles, and this is TV shows and movies, by the way. Blow, The Incredibles, Friends, Knight Rider, American Gangster, E.T., The Godfather, Princess Bride, Forrest Gump, Wizard of Oz, It's a Wonderful Life, Cheers, Dukes of Hazzard, 40-Year-Old Virgin, and Bruce Almighty. All right.
Which Dukes of Hazzard?
Dealer's choice. We'll pick up whatever one we want to do. We want to do the Sean William Scott one, the one made by Broken Lizard, or if we want to go back to the General Lee days. We can.
Okay. Well,
I think I could pull off a good Boss Hog nowadays.
yeah.
I think so. My mustache is just about good twirling a length. So, right. Next thing I know, I'll be clean shaven. I'll look like the Pringles guy.
When are you going for Monopoly guy?
I actually had this discussion with some people at work. Yeah. Which apparently never happened. I remember Mr. Monopoly with a monocle, but apparently that's a Mandela effect. But yeah, I know, right?
What? Wait.
Oh, the Mr. Monopoly never actually had a monocle.
Is it because of that Ace Ventura scene?
Maybe.
No.
I don't know. But I always remember him with having a monocle.
What? Yeah, I was pretty sure he. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Mandela effect. I guess it never happened.
I don't know.
I don't believe it too. I'm with you.
How else are we bitch?
Yeah, so I was like talking to people like, okay, who should I be for Halloween? Should I be Mr. Monopoly or should I be the Pringles guy and then shave the beard and just do a twirly mustache? So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You should be Mr. Clean.
No, so I go for Mr. Clean and I come out looking like Uncle Fester. Yeah. And there's actually pictures to prove that too. For 1 year.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, bulb in your mouth.
Yeah, and light bulb, put a light bulb in there and it lights up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang.
Right. All right. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. So we are gonna you know what, and just for this, if we get to a movie or a TV show, we can vote on it between you two. We'll say that we have to agree. All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
In the magic tiny decisions wheel, we have The Godfather.
You guys are gonna yell at me, but I haven't seen that.
You've never seen The Godfather?
No.
Okay, well then we can't. We're gonna do something different. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
All right, and okay, The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, Josh, what do you think? Wizard of Oz. Can we pitch something really fun with The Wizard of Oz?
And we're changing genres, right?
Yep, we're gonna do the genre next. So we got The Wizard of Oz, and here are the genre choices. We have comedy, horror, rom-com, your choice, action, period piece, science fiction, horror, comedy again, and then I just doubled everything up. It looks like. Okay. Now, what would we classify Wizard of Oz as right away? So that because we don't want to, we can't do the same thing.
Like a drama?
Want to say is it a drama? Okay, I can see that. I can see it's more of a drama than anything else. Josh, do you agree?
Like my first choice would probably because like you got the flying monkey scene, and so like those were some pretty freaky little homies,
right? So you're saying it's a horror movie? I
was like I would classify it more as like a horror, like a survival adventure.
What about fantasy?
Yeah,
I can see fantasy too. Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't know because like you got like Cowardly Lion, like the Tin, and you even if you want to get like real technical, you got the conspiracy theory in the background. Like some weird stuff happened on the set.
Yes, yeah, we did.
Stuff. It was some weirdness.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what the tiny decision says that we want to make The Wizard of Oz into. All right. We are going to go to. All right. So do you think this is fair science fiction? How science fiction-y can we turn The Wizard of Oz? Or do you think is that too easy?
I think we could do it. Like was gene spliced as a lion man, and then the Tin Man was experimented on, like $6 Million Man. Like,
all right, well, dude, let's talk this out here. So we have The Wizard of Oz as a science fiction. You tell me what are parts of what makes The Wizard of Oz The Wizard of Oz, and then how are you going to science fiction it up, Josh?
I would say, she clicked her heels 3 times, got teleported another dimension, and then Charlie got experimented on. They spliced his genes in some sort of human zoo, and then like turned out it didn't go right because I guess they let the courage out, like in the chromosomes or something. I don't know science that well, but. So then, Tin Man got turned into like some kind of half robot thing, and his circuit board fried out, and then the witch basically turned out like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So like the witch is a suit. Are you thinking? Yeah.
It's like an enhancement, and
right. So more like a cyborg type thing. So that's where we're gonna lean into that science fiction.
Or she got into that weirdness with like the Tesseract style. That's how.
Okay, so almost like corrupted, like a cyberpunk type thing.
Yeah, or like the Darkhold.
Okay. I get. I think I get what you're putting down. So we have the main character. So is Dorothy in this?
Yes, she is.
So Dorothy is in this. Dorothy Gale is in this, and she has the ruby slippers. It's science fiction. She goes back. She clicks her. She gets whooped up in a tornado. Finds herself in Oz in this post-apocalyptic place where she goes on this journey and finds this half lion, half man, this tin soldier who is fried from all the circuits and everything, kind of more like a cyborg person, right? And Scarecrow, what was the Scarecrow?
I would say, again, if we wanted to kind of go into, some corrupted technical advancements, like, maybe he got into like a farming accident or something.
Okay.
Like a piece of farming equipment, and he got combined with, the straw and the dirt and everything.
Sure.
So wound up some sort of like monster creature.
Okay. All right. So what about something like, what if the Scarecrow he stood up against the evil queen's rule, and one of their generals posted him in a field where the crows would peck at him, and he slowly died over weeks. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. So
got like kind of like a tour, like your like an exile punishment.
yeah, or just to make an example out of him, and so because of all the pecking and the powers and all that, he doesn't have a heart, right? Or no, a brain. They cut out his brain, and but he's still alive, and like he can feel all the pecks and everything, and he's just there. He's alive but barely, and just on a post, bleeding until there's no blood, but for some reason he's still alive due to science fiction-y things, I guess.
That's metal.
Right?
Yeah, like they replaced his like they replaced him with something that made sure he couldn't die, like and didn't give him like awareness so that he couldn't like find a way to fix himself or something.
Well, he can't feel anything because he doesn't have a brain, so no nervous system.
Poor
guy. Yeah. So he can't really, like, I guess he could understand, but he doesn't have no emotion. I like it. I like it a lot. All right.
He's fine.
So, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Tin Man. What do we think about the Tin Man?
What do I think about him?
What do you think? How would we science fiction-y up the Tin Man?
I mean, obviously, when you open him up, he could be a robot.
I mean, I guess the Tin Man is kind of just straight up science fiction from the get-go, isn't he?
Yeah.
How do we upgrade that then?
Well, I was thinking like Dorothy could be under some like induced kind of like coma, and the whole thing could be like, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of Black Mirror it.
Yeah.
Matrix it.
Right.
Where they're going into her brain and like testing out how she like learns to make decisions and like learns lessons and things like that.
I like this. So what you're saying is like Dorothy is being experimented on, and Oz is this place that she creates in her brain to help her deal with everything.
It could be like Oz Asylum in real life or whatever.
Oh man, that is awesome. That reminds me of a Batman conspiracy, actually, where Bruce Wayne is everything that we know about Batman. He's actually in Arkham Asylum. And one of his doctors is the doctor that he hates the most is Joe Carr, and all sorts of. There's like a whole big thing about it I've read, but I like that too. I like that a lot. All right, what about the Cowardly Lion? So Josh, with the Cowardly Lion, what would make this lion cowardly?
I would say like that one's easy, like just a failed experiment. Like that's something that got left out. Like they couldn't splice the entire lion gene with him. It all wouldn't bond together, so a couple pieces got left out. Like maybe he's a vegetarian, and then maybe he's like Ian.
Yeah, he's like a human lion kind of mix.
Oh my gosh, that would be insane. Like a total like straight up vegan, and getting spliced with a lion and having to fight all the urges of a lion.
Yeah, like he doesn't do well in like he's like a lone wolf. Like he doesn't do well PAX or like a Pride or something. So like he has to like go solo because he doesn't work well in teams or something, you know. So his best friend's a zebra or something. I don't know. Like
Okay. Kaylee, what do you think about that?
Sorry, my husband just got home. I was distracted.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's cool. I like the whole like splicing of it. He's just kind of an experiment.
Okay. I really dig the whole asylum Dorothy. The Oz is the asylum. Man, that would be
Yeah, and she's like a teenager. So, I mean, she'd obviously need like a backstory and stuff. But
yeah, and it would even be cool even if they did it. There's like, it was just like an appointment that she went to a lot of times, so she's still free. So that she starts seeing things like from Oz in the real life because of the experiments that have been going on. Maybe it's her mom or dad or something like that that's secretly doing these experiments on her. Oh, you look excited, Josh.
Yeah, I got something. Like I was just thinking about if she was in like an asylum, like kind of like Arkham Asylum, then we have it's like you remember Jervis Tetch, the Mad Hatter in Arkham? Yeah, so when he put the hat on Batman and Batman like lost his mind, maybe it's like Dorothy's shoes, like he has like a wicked pair of shoes that
accursed.
That like,
and of course we bring it all the way back to horror, of course.
Yeah, we have to. I think because like it's probably like the best direction that I would take.
Horror sci-fi. I mean, it works.
Yeah. So like something like that. Maybe her shoes, because Jervis Tetch used like similar methods and technology that Scarecrow used and stuff. So I would think that that's the way like her shoes messed her up or something.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too. All right, so
let's Toto.
Oh yeah, didn't even hit up Toto. How do you science fiction up Toto? Is Toto real? Is Toto a dog? Or what do we think? Do we upgrade Toto to a pit bull, or just is Toto just a friend?
I don't know. I mean, Toto could be anything. Toto could signify a person.
Yeah.
Wait, which one was Toto?
The dog.
Toto's their dog. In the original, Toto's the dog.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that one.
Yeah, just a little pooch. I mean, I guess you didn't have to. I mean, you have a dog named Toto that follows you. Maybe Toto's a stray.
Yeah,
Toto's a stray that she needs to help find the wizard or whatever, or maybe Toto's leading her down the yellow brick road or something.
Toto's the wizard all along.
I dig this. I think we just cracked it. I think we just made Wizard of Oz better.
Yeah,
is a sci-fi / horror. I would watch this. I would definitely watch this. I would read it. I would. I would.
Wait, what if Toto is the service dog that puts you in danger all the time and you don't realize?
I mean, I think if we were making it a comedy, that was what we would do. Like it'd be a service dog but it's just a bad service dog, right?
Yeah, he'd be like off the ledge of the bridge or something. Like,
right? Like I just can't let my dog go. It's not really a service dog, but I'm putting the vest on him anyway.
Towards stairs.
or so somebody actually takes the service vest off, puts it on a random dog, and gives her the leash. Like the swapperoo. That's horrible. I'm going to hell for that one.
Sure, it has drugs on it.
Oh yeah, it's a canine. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, okay, awesome. Let's do another one of these. This is fun. This is so much fun. Okay, let's do. Are you ready? All right, Josh, I'm gonna give you first go at if we're gonna keep it or get rid of it. All right.
Yeah.
Out of the list, we have E.T. Extraterrestrial.
Okay.
Okay.
Like it's been so long since I've watched. I have it on VHS, but it's been a while. I think it might be more fun if I don't remember it and we just shoot.
Yeah.
Like if you want to.
Okay, Kaylee, should we check out E.T.?
Yep, I remember it. I mean,
all right, cool. It's been a long time since I watched E.T. I think I need to make the kiddos watch E.T.
It's a good one.
All right. So with this one, we're gonna call ET's more of a drama again, I think. But so let's try to find a good genre to put it in. And okay, your choice. Let's go do this again. How about rom-com ET?
Ooh, that sounds weird.
Yeah, this doesn't sound fun either. You know what? Screw the decision. I want to turn. Oh, hey, there we go. Horror. We're gonna turn ET into a horror movie, or it just might end up being Lilo and Stitch.
I think I got a good one for ET.
Let me hear it. So before you get into it, what are the things about ET that you have to keep in order to have it identified as ET?
Well, there has to be an alien named E.T. who can't get home.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be Drew Barrymore.
Oh, so an older Drew Barrymore, like, okay.
Gotta keep the finger.
Yeah.
The riding in the sky, riding the bike.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then do we keep? And then
I feel like that's really the big parts of ET. Like that, if you never watched ET before, and as long as you have the bike with the basket going over the moon, and you have the finger and ET phone home, you know it's ET.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think, Josh? Did you hit that on the head there?
Yeah, that's perfect. And I think we just like replace Alien with ET.
Alien with ET, so the species.
Yeah.
So, quick trivia question. I guess not even trivia, but did you know that ET, his species, is in Star Wars?
No.
Wait,
Yep.
What?
Yeah. His species. You can see his species in the Phantom Menace. It's Revenge of the Sith. In Revenge of the Sith, his species is in one of the pods in the Congress when the Palpatine is becoming the Emperor. Yeah, he's one of they cut to his species, and then when he's on Earth, when ET is on Earth, he sees a kid in a Yoda costume and reaches out to him.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, was ET? Was it Touchstone?
ET was Steven Spielberg. Amblin was what it is. Yeah. And then in Star Wars is Lucas, but they collaborated on Indiana Jones. So, but
That's why.
Yeah, yes, I have a talent. I could turn anything into Star Wars. That's why I didn't even put Star Wars on the list. Although I should have made that its own genre, right? Star Wars is a genre.
Yeah, because I was trying to connect it, but it was before Disney even bought Star Wars.
Yeah.
Spielberg and Lucas like collaborated with like ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day for a couple shows. I think it was the Young Chronicles of Indiana.
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah. Sean Patrick Flannery.
Yeah. I think that's how they like kind of connected.
Yeah. I love that guy is such a good actor. Have you seen Nefarious yet?
No.
Oh my God. And so that movie, I'm sure you can rent it online. The dude deserves an Oscar for it. I mean, it you don't know it's a faith-based movie till like 45 minutes till well through a good portion of the movie, and then you're like, well, this is faith-based. It is fantastic. Like it's a great movie, and the amount of acting that he does. I mean, like you hate and love his character all at the same time. It's some of the best acting I think I've ever seen in a movie. And he deserves an Oscar for it. He'll never get it, but here's your love for it right now. Nefarious. Check it out. Like rent it, buy it if it's cheap enough. But yeah, definitely watch it.
Was it directed by Mel Gibson by chance?
No.
Okay, all right. I wasn't sure, but
Yep, no. All right, but E.T. is a horror movie. We figured out what parts you have to keep it. So you're saying this is more like an alien? So is E.T. the evil person, the evil alien, or is he the good alien warning us about evil aliens, or is other of his species the bad alien?
What if, like, from his point of view, like we're the bad guys. Like from the second he like gets on the planet, like everybody on Earth is trying to kill him or eat him or something.
Ooh, interesting. So it could be almost like a take on like a Domain and like, hey, I'm just trying to get home. I don't know why y'all hate me just for being me.
Yeah,
that's super interesting, and I like it a lot. I love it.
Yeah, I would say, well, because I don't know, I didn't trust him in the original movie. Like, what do you go home so bad for? Like, what are you hiding? That's my thought.
So you're saying like, okay, so you want to do what if? So you're saying like, we could possibly do a prequel to the original E.T. movie that takes place on his planet that caused him to run away from his planet and crash land on Earth?
Yeah, or even if we
I mean, I kind of want to watch that.
But like he gets back and we find out like why he needed to get back so bad.
Yeah.
What do you?
I mean, like I just kind of always figured it was family. Like he's got a kid or something. The way that he took to Drew Barrymore, and especially if he was a lot older, is kind of creepy in nowadays standards.
Is he older or is he like a kid?
I mean, how would he get there if he was just a kid though? I guess. I mean, like you go steal your mom and dad's car or something like. Again, when things that you loved as a kid, you don't want to watch as an adult because then you start overthinking about them, and you find a lot of holes.
Or you got abducted.
Yeah,
you got abducted in like a high speed like chase, like in outer space or something. The abducted him was just like, man, get out, like Thanos or something. You just like threw him out.
Okay.
I like that.
Nice. All right, so the horror aspect of it is, so we're saying this horror is going to be more of a suspense horror. Is
like
that fair?
Psychological thriller.
Right. Okay, I'm digging this a lot. I like it a lot. I think that looks good. Would you add anything else to the E.T. horror movie?
I might try and involve like the parents more.
Okay.
Try and see what I can do there, depending on who's, the bad guy.
Okay. Now, where would Drew Barrymore fit in? Would this be like her as an adult? Like, so this is like a total retelling of E.T., or is this like a sequel, or is this like a prequel? So, like, if you're bringing Drew Barrymore back, she can't pull off the kid anymore. So is this a second, E.T. comes back?
I guess I was thinking it was more of like a remake.
Okay, so she's just going to be a different character, and it's just like, oh, that's Drew Barrymore from the first one.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, like she'd be the mom. She'd be the mom of the girl that finds her. Yeah, that works. I like it. Okay, Josh, what do you think of that?
I would say like, I don't know, maybe like what if E.T. was like trying to get her to come with him, and then she didn't come back.
That's some probe. So you're going for the probe, right? You want the alien probe.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Drew, come up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna lean into that creep. We're gonna lean in the creep factor.
Yeah, she's older now, so it's not as legal.
Right, and she's been yeah. Honestly, I would go watch a sequel made now and be like E.T. Returns. Apparently she couldn't afford the long distance charges.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like he's like, it's not illegal on my planet, but
yeah,
basically just Peter Pan.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
that's fair. Like, or E.T. being an alien, he collects like all 6 like light up thimbles and just snaps and like happy gone, like something. If we want to go like that route,
I love it.
Probably like a pretty good one. Drew Barrymore comes back as like Iron Man or some shit. Like,
I love it.
I love her so much.
I haven't seen her in things for a while. So
she was in the Santa Clarita Diet a few years ago.
That was a good show.
I know. I'm so sad that they like discontinued it.
Yeah.
Real quick, did you guys see something about a stalker on her show, like confronting her?
No.
I think it was recent. Actually, I think it was like just a couple of days ago or something. I saw something about it on like, it was like the front page of Reddit, and like a stalker that's been coming after her for a while now, like got into the show, I guess, and like confronted her while she was talking with a guest, and she was like, "Dude, get out of here." And I don't know what he got arrested. I know that, but
I would hope so.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't know like what it was about, or I didn't read too much into it, but yeah, I just saw it today. So it's
I like it. All right, we're gonna do another one of these, but only this time we're gonna do something a little bit different. All right, this time we're gonna take an 80s horror movie and we're gonna turn it into something else. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. We have Evil Dead.
Okay.
Evil Dead.
I think that's a 70s one, but
right. So since we know we're not going to be horror, what genre do you think would be the most fun to turn Evil Dead into? Like a comedy, which kind of already is comedy horror. Do you think rom-com, suspense? I mean, suspense is rom-com. Okay. Josh, what do you think? Can we turn Evil Dead into a rom-com?
I've only seen it once when I was younger.
The original Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So
that's why Kaylee goes first, but let's do this. All right. So
first we have to figure out like what parts of Evil Dead are we keeping that are you have to have, right? So I mean, I don't know about you. My favorite Evil Dead movie is Army of Darkness.
The second one?
That's the third one actually, but yeah. The second one is I do like the second one better than the first one. So like I'd go Army of Darkness 2, 1, the remake, the newest remake, the show, and then I even liked Evil Dead Rise. I thought it was fine. But
is that that's their newer like remake?
That's the newest one. I think it's streaming.
I did like that. I like Bruce Campbell a lot.
I love Bruce Campbell. He should have been Batman. He in his day, he would have made an amazing Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, like the chin, Bruce Campbell. If I had like a actors Mount Rushmore, Jeff Goldblum and Bruce Campbell would be on them, and it would be Jeff Goldblum like sideways, Jeff Goldblum on, and he'd be taking like it would be like Jeff Goldblum sideways with his shirt half off, and then the other heads on top of him because you have to have that. Yeah, that would be my actors Mount Rushmore, 2 of them anyway.
So beautiful. I want to design a tattoo that looks like that.
I would get that tattoo. I would get that tattoo. I don't know where, but I would find a place to put my actors Mount Rushmore with. So if you design it, I'll get it.
If you make it, you will come.
That's right. Yes. So We'll talk about actors Mount Rushmore a little. Okay, so Evil Dead. What do you have to keep with Evil Dead? I know we'd have to keep the chainsaw.
Oh yeah, the chainsaw, and then there's got to be teenagers staying in the woods.
Yep.
There are couples. Mm-hmm. It's like 2 or 3 couples, right?
Yeah, I think so. So we'll call it 3 couples, just because a couple are gonna have to die in a very happy way.
Yeah, there's got to be that curse.
The Necronomicon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep. The book. Maybe instead of the Book of the Dead, it's like the Book of Dead Love.
Oof.
Right. And the curse is like.
It's like how to make love potions.
Right. Or it's like your true love is the riddles like the true love is that your soulmate is one of your friends. One of your friends' other, significant others, and then the whole thing is about them trying to figure out who they're supposed to be with.
It's like that show. Isn't there a show where they're all just like together and they're supposed to figure out who their soulmate is? Like,
I'm sure there's probably like 5 of them.
A Shot I Love with Tila Tequila. I think.
Oh yeah, I hate watching shows like that. I like Big Brother and but like. And Survivor, but when it comes to the whole dating shows and finding your soulmate ones, I'm like, no, because you're dating 30 other people at the same time and making out and whatever, and this isn't love. Like I'm sorry, like if I no,
not even if you're Bret Michaels.
He does rock. He does rock, and he's all about nothing but a good time, and he's definitely looking for those fallen angels, riding against the wind. Gosh, I know too many Poison songs. I know.
Circling back to Tila Tequila, my husband, who was like a pretty like normal tattooer in the area for a really long time, and he told so many people that she died because he thought that she did, and it turns out she's
Really?
not dead. Yeah, so he just spread this huge rumor about her for like years.
Huh.
I mean, she basically is though. Like, really, I mean,
She was so popular for years, and then she just kind of like, whoop, like, okay.
when MySpace went down is about the same time that she like she was like the most popular person on MySpace.
Oh my gosh, MySpace. I had a really good MySpace page. I rocked the MySpace when I was, like I actually thought probably a week or so ago, I was like, man, what if I could log into my MySpace just to see it?
Yeah, I had
don't
to slave to my top 5.
I think MySpace is due for a comeback, though. MySpace is due for a comeback.
How did Facebook last so much longer than MySpace?
No idea.
MySpace got bought out by a private equity firm, and
Did Justin Timberlake buy it?
yeah, he was part of. I don't know if he was part of that group, but it was bought for like a couple, or like $1 billion or a couple billion or something. They got sold for like 100 million to JT's like friends and stuff, and then I think it got sold for like another 6 million or something. I think I might be thinking of something else, but I think that was about it. And dude, Facebook, like that stuff is so much worse than whatever was on MySpace. Like MySpace, just like emo bands trying to make it, but now Facebook is like changing elections and shit.
You're not wrong, man. Like it's crazy. Yeah, like my thoughts on anything social media is take it with a grain of salt. And I going on a little rant here. The thing that people can't do is keep scrolling. If you don't like something, just keep scrolling. Like don't feed the fire of hate. Like you don't have to voice your opinion on every little thing. Guess what? People don't agree about things. Guess who the hell cares? Just keep scrolling.
Yeah, you're gonna validate their opinions because they're like, oh, this like coming at me about this, and like they're gonna dig their heels in, and like that's no bueno. That's
right.
bad.
And that is the synopsis of the Evil Dead rom-com. People got sick of all the people got sick of all the social stuff and the technology. So this group of 6 people, they decided to put all their technology away and live like it's the early 80s at this abandoned place that they find, or that one person knows, this guy named Bruce. I don't know. And Bruce tells them to go there, and they go and they find this book about dead love and this riddle, and the whole movie is about them finding their happiness. But how in the hell do we get to get witches and we get a chainsaw hand in this?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not a chainsaw hand. Maybe it's a detachable hand or something. I don't know. Maybe at the end of the movie, the real Bruce Campbell dressed as Ash comes in with his chainsaw hand and just starts cutting the book. This is it says something fun or whatever. I don't know. And then like all this blood pops out because it is Evil Dead. And then everybody got their happy ending, but it ends with everybody's just soaked in blood.
Yeah, they like decide to stay because they're all happy, and he's like, well, we're gonna need some firewood.
Right. Or you know what? After they all hook, so like they're all trying to figure out who they have to hook up with, right? And then the book is like a time travel type thing, right? Like in Army of Darkness, and Bruce Campbell comes out as Ash, and he takes them all to be his like side partners to take out the evil, the Deadites or something like that.
Bro, that would be sick. That's a in-depth plot.
That would be filthy.
Would you watch that?
Yeah.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
So I know there's a writer's strike going on right now, but like I feel like we kind of hit a couple things out of the park.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we had some good ideas.
Well, I feel like this conversation is probably what's going to end this. Like they're going to say, you know what? Like we don't do it for the money.
Right. I mean, like, hey, call us. We got, you know what? Hey, we'll help out.
They're gonna be
We'll
like,
come to the table. We'll work with both sides. We'll put an end to the writer's strike, the actor's strike. We got this. Put this in the hands of 1901.
AI who? Like, I don't know. I don't care.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, but that writer strike, man, that's already pushed like most movies back about 2 years.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be huge trickle down effect with it. I mean, for sure. I mean, like it's so complicated. I don't even know. You know, I mean, you want everybody to have like their fair wages and everything like that. And what's fair? I mean, like this is my opinion. Like you got people making $30 million a picture, and the studios need to, you know, like, hey, you need to pay too. You shouldn't be making $1 billion, and you have people making, you know, minimum wage. But also, if you sign a contract to do a project, like an architect doesn't get money every time somebody walks into their building. So I guess I don't know. I mean, like, I see all sides of it. And I'm just sitting here. I work at a movie theater and I love movies and I want more movies. So do whatever you got to do so more good movies can come to me.
yeah.
I don't know.
The only thing that I could think of that started this and what they're really digging their heels in about is because of streaming. Like streaming just pretty much everything. And then like a lot of these people don't, like, I would say like in 5 years, if streaming is still around, which it more than likely like would be, but it's going to be a vastly different model. I mean, it's shaken up enough to where lost $11 billion on it this past year, and they're restructuring to focus more on home sales. So like, geez.
Yeah, and I think where the movies you know, have streaming is that you go to a movie and for a experience, right? Like, you know, you can stream at home while you're doing the dishes or whatever, you know, but you go to the movie theater for that experience. Like, you know, I'm going to the Screen X so I can see 270 degrees, or I'm going to an IMAX, or I'm going to go do an MX 4D, you know, stuff like that. I want the experience of the movie, but not all movies are made for an experience. Some of them are just great pieces of art, you know, like Spider-Man, you know, Across the Spider-Verse, stuff like that. Or those dramas. So man, it's such a tough one, but they need to hurry up and do something.
Yeah.
It's like, I'd say it's probably gonna be another like 6 months or so before they come to some sort of like
agree.
It's still gonna like screw over the writers, but they're just gonna run out of money before the studios do.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good key too, because I mean, what's stopping these studios from just being like, okay, we'll just go get Joe Schmo and have them do whatever, you know? I mean, like, I guess I don't know how much power do these people have, you know? I just want to enjoy your product, and I want everybody to make a good living, and I want everybody to be happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I want everybody to sing Kumbaya and, you know, and watch a rom-com version of Evil Dead and a horror version of E.T. and, you know, like, you know, just be better, people.
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Oh, well, there's my soapbox for the day, I guess. All right, let's start talking a little bit more here. Kaylee, where can we find you?
Well, either
besides the Fandemic podcast.
Oh, well, I'm on Instagram. I'm tattooed.yogi606. And I'm also at Yoga 6. If you want to come see me and do a fun yoga class, that's where I'll be.
Actually, I need to talk to you about a partnership, possibly. So,
okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, what about you, Josh?
Yeah, so you can find me at 1901 Stories on Instagram, and my personal is Mr. 1901 Stories. And if y'all wouldn't mind, if anybody wants to help and chip in, or not, well, like share your time with the crowdfund.
Exactly.
That going pretty soon, and so filming the trailer and all that stuff is going to be a lot of fun. And we're currently scouting actors to participate in it. So
Sweet.
everybody hit me up. And
let me know how I can help with that part as well. And we'll get all the links on all the episodes coming out. Yes, we will definitely make these things happen, because you know what, we like to have fun. You can tweet at me at Fandemic3, message me on Facebook at the Fandemic. I'm also active on TikTok at Fandemic1. Hear my reviews and so much more. If you want to support the show, there are several ways to do so. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/the Fandemic, at Patreon at patreon.com/PVOTN Fandemic. You can become an episode assistant, an episode producer, a pre-venge producer like Stacy, or yes, you could be part of the con, the Council of Nerds, starting at around $5 a month. Or you know what, just send me some money on PayPal or Venmo. I won't say no at Bradley Butin. Share the show with someone you want to make a little more awesome. Remember, I wrote the book on leveling up your awesome, and don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Now, in closing, I like to end every episode on a positive note. Not like petting a dog isn't as positive as you can get, but Kaylee, what are your words of wisdom for the evening?
Wash your ass.
thank you for reminding me.
Those are definitely good words of wisdom.
She was talking to me. Yeah.
I thought I smelled something.
Good for everyone.
Yes.
Can't do it too much.
That's right. Wash your ass and watch your ass. All right. Josh, what about you, buddy?
Zella is the literal positive, like pause.
I see what you did there.
The
Positive. Oh,
this
well done.
just pet your dogs. Like they don't live as long as most of us do. So just take them for a walk. It's probably the best part of their day. Let them sleep in your bed.
Unless it's 104 degrees outside, probably shouldn't take them on a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just love your dog like I love mine. That's my best friend right there.
Awesome. Well, friendship is like peeing on yourself. Everyone can see it, but only you get the warm feeling that it brings. And remember, if you think about it, every time you feel stupid, you just got a little smarter. Squirrels' cheeks are still their nutsacks. Have a great day. Oh, bye-bye.